LoveLine.
LoveLine is meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. This is LoveLine. LoveLine. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. It's the best of the best of the best of LoveLine. Who do we have on tonight's show, Drew?
Coldplay, Snoop.
Oh, wow.
The famous Jimmy Kimmel, as you offer. Oh, yes.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Yes, your male lover.
Wow.
Your life partner, excuse you. Eminem, Jim Belushi.
Wow.
Yeah, big show.
It's
Best
nice.
of the best.
I belched up a little garlic. It's going to hit you in a second.
Jimmy's name comes up and gas begins coming out of your brain. That's right.
That's right. It'll come out of my eyes if it has to. All right, so let's get started with a band that I really enjoyed. And these guys are good, and they're from England, and
Nice
they're not
guys.
snobs.
No,
they're
nice
good guys, and I had to explain to them, I think, about some of our customs from our friends south of the border. So enjoy a little Coldplay. Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Drew. Jonathan and Chris are both in here tonight from Coldplay. The new album, Rush of Blood to the Head, is coming out.
Man.
No, it's good.
It's getting boring now.
It's good. And don't you guys play any weekend gigs?
No, because we work in the week.
Yeah, I got to work this out.
We played yesterday, though. That was a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was?
We always work, man.
Well, yesterday was Monday, wasn't it? What day is it, Drew? All right, John,
Yeah.
you're 18?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up?
Nothing much. First, I just want to say to the guys in Coldplay, I love the guitar sound you guys get in your albums, man, especially on your new single. I think it's really great.
Thanks a lot,
Thank
man.
you.
Thanks. Anyway, Drew, I've been using this cream that I bought in this adult store, kind of as a joke at first, but it numbs the penis, you know what I mean?
Right.
So when, you're having sex, you can last longer. It's called, delay cream.
Does it work?
Yeah, it does.
It's hard for me to believe that, but
Well, maybe it's a placebo effect.
Maybe.
If he thinks
What's in it?
works,
Oh,
it
no,
works.
it works.
what's in it?
I can't tell you the active ingredient, but I know it's water-based. It doesn't list the ingredients on
It
here.
doesn't list the ingredients. It's probably a xylocaine gel of some type.
Okay.
Well, is that legal? I mean,
Yeah.
you can buy Xyloc. I mean, it's like stuff you'd put on your tooth.
Yeah, I mean there are topical creams you can use now that numb skin up, but it's not. What the reason I have sort of doubts about it is that it's not just the skin that's stimulated during sex.
But he's looking for an edge.
No, all right.
You know what I mean? He's looking for an
All right.
extra few minutes.
All right.
3 or
Well,
4
anyway,
extra pumps.
My friend was telling me that it's probably not a good idea since I'm only 18, or that it may even stunt my penis. I don't know, whatever.
Stunt penis.
No, your penis was done growing 3 years ago. I got bad news for
Well,
you.
21 is actually when guys finish, but
Listen, my penis did not make a move between 18 and
I
21.
understand. John's done. Okay, be that as it may. Unless I know what's in the cream, I can't really tell you whether or not it's good. It's
Well, what if he eats the cream? Wouldn't that work that much better?
No, I don't think so.
And what about the cream? Is it safe to use with condoms?
We said it was water-based, so yeah.
Right.
All right.
Are you using it with a condom?
Yes.
Maybe-
Well,
maybe
it would numb the girl, so I guess that would,
But maybe the condom is why you're having the delay. Were you not-
honestly,
were you
when
not-
when I go in there, I honestly can't feel it.
Were you not
Doesn't
using
that take away the enjoyment, though?
Well, yeah, I know, but
Chris
I'm
makes a valid point.
Pleasuring her too,
Yeah, and John's take on it is so what?
And then
I like this guy.
And then what if John uses the numbing cream, the chick decides to give him a BJ instead, and then she walks around all day like she went to the dentist?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She
Drooling.
can't. She's like, that'll be
Were you-
$50.
Were you not, John? Were you not using a condom before you used this cream?
No, I've never had sex without a condom anyway, so
Good for you, man.
that's thanks to your show. By the
I'm
way.
not sure. Good. I'm not sure if you answered the question though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is since using the cream,
Uh-huh.
did you start using a condom, or have you always been using the cream with the condom?
No. I just started using the cream.
So you've always been using the condom, and you added the cream, and it's helped.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay.
But hey, Adam, real quick.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that I've been a fan of the show since I've been in 6th grade. I just graduated high school.
Oh, man.
And I'm actually leaving for Georgetown University in 3 days.
Cool.
So so you don't always have stupid callers. And
All right.
I promise you, once I get into like a position of political power, I will fight for you guys and make sure that the morning after pill comes with every condom.
God
Thank
bless
you.
you. John, I was just at Georgetown a couple weeks ago. We're on in Washington, D.C. So you
Oh,
can still
really? Oh,
hear us
great.
there, yeah.
Great.
I'd also like you to work on the time differential between us and the East Coast.
When he's in
once you're
power.
charge.
When he's in power, yeah.
I'll be working for you, Adam. I promise.
Yeah. So it gets dark at noon.
John could be one of your staffers.
Yeah.
He'd be perfect.
Yeah. You could rub some of that cream on my staff. Thanks, John.
What song is he listening to in the background?
I think he was listening to like Mariah Carey
I
or
thought it was
something.
Sheryl Crow.
I thought
John,
it was Insane Clown Posse.
Love thing.
what's the song playing in the background?
Oh, no, my dad's a musician. He's recording an album below us. He has a studio in our house. So.
It's not Bob Dylan, is it?
I'm sorry?
Who is it?
Who's your father?
I can tell you off air, but not on the air.
Why, is it someone we know?
No, not really. If you let me come down to the studio, I'll tell you.
Michael Bolton.
No. What's she doing? Is she covering a song down there? Or is that original?
No, it's original.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. You got a dad who's got a studio, he's a musician. You probably still hate him, right?
No, I love my dad.
Okay, good.
He's going off to Georgetown.
All right.
Good
All right,
time.
buddy. I'm jealous.
Thanks.
All right. He's got a penis that works. Found some cream for it to numb it up.
Some of these people who are ringing in with problems don't really seem to have problems.
That's right.
That was more an endorsement. for
They're
the
just showing off. Some
the
of them.
numbing cream. It was a great endorsement. It's like, hey, I'm in a woman. I don't even know it. Hey, that's great.
Can't feel anything.
Yeah, hey, you take a few Quaaludes, you can pass out. Someone can rape you. It's great. Yeah.
You needn't even know you were there.
Right. Yeah. You rub some of that on your face. You don't know you're going down on a woman. It's great. It's great stuff, Drew. Jeff,
Hello.
you're 31?
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, question for everybody, but mainly Dr. Drew. I am a recovering drug addict alcoholic. My sobriety date's June 14th of 1993, and I have ADD.
So does pretty much every addict.
Yeah.
That's part of having addiction. Those genes overlap, and the problem is when you have ADD and addiction, the treatment have to be different.
Okay.
Have to be different.
Why?
Because mostly people will be advocating the use of stimulants, and addicts absolutely categorically under no circumstances should be exposed to stimulants.
So, like, if you have ADD, they give you Ritalin, right?
Or something like that.
But if you're an addict, they shouldn't give you that Ritalin.
Not after the age of 18. In fact, before the age of 18, they can, and it works quite well. But something happens during the development of the brain that makes it really quite different after 18.
What's ADD?
Attention deficit disorder.
Oh, okay.
So, Jeff?
Yeah.
So now the question is what?
Well, basically, I was prescribed Adderall, which
Yeah,
is
that's a
pain relief.
That's a no-no for you.
Because it's
Yeah.
speed?
It's a speed lag. It's not as bad and doesn't trigger an addiction immediately, but it will kindle your disease. Your disease will resurface biologically by the stimulation caused by that drug.
That's
You can-
exactly what
Jeff, can I have your Adderall? I mean, what are you going to do? Give it to one of your goofball friends or have it expire in your medicine cabinet? Why don't you send it over here?
Did you relapse?
Yeah, I did. I gave it to my wife.
Wow.
Basically, I abused the Adderall. I double dosed.
Yeah.
I felt guilty. Gave it to my wife, and we flushed it. But I could have made.
Oh, see, that breaks my heart.
You
when
really
people
should.
flush drugs.
Unfortunately, I'm sure it'd be worth your while to take a new sobriety date and take a newcomer chip.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You got prescribed a little something, and now you got to reset the
It's
sobriety
nothing to be
clock?
ashamed of. It's just his biology has been re-triggered. And,
He has to pick a new date, though. I mean, he's got like 9 years under his belt.
It's a rigorous program of honesty, and if you're really going to be truly honest,
I don't know. That doesn't count.
it doesn't count. But to be completely honest, that's the way you should do it. But listen, a lot of this happens, and always be careful of well-meaning caretakers. Wellbutrin's okay. Clonidine okay. Certain other antidepressants would be okay, but not the stimulants.
Okay, I'm on Effexor right now. So
That's fine.
Is there anything else that you would recommend?
Well, again, Wellbutrin
plenty
and
of breath.
in terms of getting off the speed.
Well, that or just, what can I do to take care of myself besides getting enough rest, eating right, having a schedule, any other kind of medication?
You're talking for about dealing with your ADD?
For the ADD, yeah.
I would if you're having a lot of symptoms, you need to see a psychiatrist who's used to dealing with addicts so you don't get biologically off track. And it may be time, 9 years, 10 years, those can be tough years for people in recovery. Maybe it's time to get a therapist and really see what psychologically might be sort of boiling up right now.
What about NyQuil? You allowed to do NyQuil?
Alcohol. Sorry, Adam.
Is it just
no
me, or
way am I doing that?
is there a lot more problem with? I don't know, John. like depression and but people having prescription tablets over here than we have.
Probably.
You guys,
I mean, I've never heard of any of these drugs ever.
you guys have grown accustomed to your depression. It's part of life. Here, we won't accept it.
No, but seriously, do you not think it's gone a bit crazy?
I think like anything, there's an abuse side and an overprescribed side. And, from what I've learned from sitting here for a number of years, the drugs do work in many applications, but there's always some case of them being prescribed where they shouldn't be prescribed, and then that sort of leads to a discussion, and then people want to get away from them. I guess if you just stood back and looked at them overall, they do more good than harm. Would you say that, Drew?
Overall.
So if it's 75% good and 25% bad, then I guess it's that way with explosives. It's that way with cars. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Some could argue it's that way with guns or buildup of military. It's that way with everything that works.
We
need relief and gratification, and now that's sort of our culture.
I'm not having a go. It's just because I'd never heard of them.
Yeah, I think I don't know, Drew. Do you have those meetings? Do they figure out what's going on around the world with these things? I mean, we got to be the world leader in this stuff, right?
I've never been in a meeting that discussed that.
But I wonder who's second. I mean, we know the United States is number one, and probably by a long shot. I mean, by a wide margin. But you think England's number two?
I don't know.
Canada?
I don't know.
Mexico sounds pretty good. Mexico, you get whatever you want at the corner.
Yeah,
it's great. Go get Quaaludes, tequila. Just go get anything over there. I like that society. It's like it's a country that's like continuously throwing a bachelor party. It really is.
That's true. My best friend met the Buffalo cheerleaders there
in Mexico.
In Mexico, yeah. And he certainly had a bachelor party.
Yeah, it's great. It's one big party over there. I mean, I guess you guys. You guys got the red light district over there in Europe somewhere. Where is that, Drew?
Amsterdam.
You guys got your Amsterdam.
Strangely,
but it's no Mexico because you can't get tile. We can get tile and pinatas.
What's
that? You guys know what pinatas are?
Is it a type of taco?
Oh, yeah.
No, I've got no
See,
idea.
this is the problem with England. You guys need pinatas. I'm going to go out there and open a pinata.
What is
factory?
Johnny, you know that?
Lava lamps and pinatas?
Pinata is it's a paper mache, or as you would say, paper mache.
No, papier mache.
Papier. Yeah, that's a good one. That aluminum and paper mache are the two ones these guys go nuts on. Say aluminum.
Aluminium.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, turn it. It's a whole new word for them. Paper mache is not even paper mache. It's
papier. It's French.
Papier mache.
Papier
That's
mache.
what it is.
Right.
Fellas.
Yeah, it is that. I know. But it's like, you know what it is?
And the town where they have that tower is Paris.
We
say Paris.
You know what America is like? It's like, when a band covers a song and then the song gets bigger than the original, and then everyone thinks the song was done better.
That's what's happened with aluminium.
That's what happened with aluminium. We covered it as Americans, and now it's ours.
Fair enough. But I used to think it was Arkansas, and then someone told me it was Arkansas. So we're guilty of it as well.
Well, now that's a new one for
there's
me.
Missouri and Missouri.
All right, well, let's get back to the pinata discussion.
What is a pinata?
This is papier mache donkey. You guys don't have donkeys over there either.
We do. We have donkey sanctuaries.
You guys got donkeys now.
Yeah.
Oh, things are really looking up over there.
But they have a hull. There's an empty shell within this papier mache.
Right.
It's a
and
vessel.
It doesn't have to be a donkey. Traditionally, it's a burro, but it's
an animal with 4 legs.
Yeah, right. But it really could be E.T.'s head, whatever your kid likes, and it's hollow, and we fill it with candy.
Oh,
all right, and then
typical.
And then we hang it from a tree.
And you hit it with a stick.
Yes, and we blindfold kids and we spin them around.
Everything you do over here, you hit something with a stick.
Yeah,
it's very simple entertainment.
Yeah, I know. It seems like, hey, if you want candy and you have 15 kids, how about just giving them some goddamn candy? They have to beat the crap out of E.T.'s head and then I'll dive on it like it's a rugby pile. And we got to turn everything into a competition in this country.
Oh, absolutely,
a fight.
Yeah. Mexico, I think Mexico invented that, but I think they just invented that to sell it to us because they know we like sticks and beating up stuff and tearing stuff
We go
open.
for that, though. We go for that.
Yeah, it's always great. You know, the good thing about the papier-mâché.
Papier-mâché.
Yeah, right. Good thing about the piñata is there's always one overzealous kid who jumps in a little early before the kid's taking the blindfold off and just catches the tail end of the last swing across the forehead. We have a big problem with that in this country. Big problem.
There must be some sort of like abbreviation of it, like pinata disorder or something.
Yeah.
Do you ever get callers about that?
Drew's seeing more and more of it.
Coup de pinata.
Coup de pinata.
Yeah.
Is this a syndrome?
Yeah, it's right across the forehead.
CPS.
Yeah, true. Most of your CAT scan victims are
pinata,
people come through there for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Derek?
Yeah, hello?
You're 16?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam.
Hey.
You're just a hilarious guy. And
Great.
Dr. Drew, what can I say? You're a passionate man. Whatever.
All right, what's up there, Derek?
I want to talk to Coldplay.
Here
hey,
they
Chris,
are.
Hey, John.
See, that's who he really wants to speak to. How's it going, man?
Good. Chris, I guess you said that this could be your last album coming up.
Yeah.
And what's I guess why?
That's a great question. Well, the thing is, and I don't want to sound all cheesy, but this is the kind of show where you can say things like this, but it's because we suddenly started to really appreciate what we get to do in our lives, and we didn't want to start thinking too far ahead, and we just want to sort of enjoy everything for the moment. I know it sounds a bit sort of sports
Well, what do you mean
science.
appreciate what you
Well,
do?
I mean, as in, sometimes we went through a period when we first started having some success where we would just let it all pass us by, and we just wanted to make a sort of conscious effort to put all our effort into what we were doing now, and
not look down the road.
yeah, and to make the best record now, and so we didn't hold any songs back, and we haven't sort of, I don't know, Johnny's better at explaining.
We got nothing planned for anything in the future. Everything's open.
Taking things one day at a time.
It's our way of saying that this is the best possible record we could have made.
Right.
We haven't sort of saved 6 songs for our.
It's a good message, because I think we're all guilty of this, which is everyone's looking down the road. What about next year or next season or next album, next show, next contract, next whatever, and you end up living your life to whatever the next landmark is, and then you get to that landmark, and ironically you're looking ahead to whatever's ahead of that, and you're just saying this is what we're doing now.
And we still do that, but I mean, also the simple fact of it was, when I said that, was just after we'd finished making the record, and we sort of paint the parallel with childbirth in that, when you've given birth to a child,
right,
I'm sure most mothers straight away would not be that keen to have another baby,
right, but yet they have 5 kids,
and so we.
That's in this country, though.
Right, they have 2.5 in England.
When we said that, it was right after we'd finished, and the idea of making another record was terrible.
Hey, Derek.
Yeah.
Yeah, but ironically, this approach or mindset may give you more longevity than
I hope so.
Than people who are constantly talking about what's down the road. Derek, is that a satisfactory answer for you?
Oh yeah.
After waiting 100 minutes on hold.
You were on hold for 100 minutes?
Was he?
About
Yeah.
Derek, we salute you.
anything to talk Coldplay.
Thanks, Derek.
Oh, thanks a lot, man.
Take care. Bye.
Take care of yourself.
See, you got some great people in your country.
Yeah. Not really.
I don't think you should put yourself
That was the one guy. Yeah. Yeah, they're all just Jane Doe to me. I don't recognize him as names.
You have no compassion anymore.
We have some good calls coming
They're
up.
Jane Doe and Joe Bloggs. Those are the callers. You see how much I know about England?
Yeah.
I know the Joe Bloggs.
Fagel.
And I know the paper mache.
Fagel.
The papier mache and the aluminium. We're gonna have to straighten that out. That's gonna be one of my things when I go to England. I'm gonna try to get aluminum. Through.
But you're going over there with a lot of, you don't want to annoy too many people. You're going over there with time issues and.
I know. I have a very busy agenda over there. In
just
England.
make some friends first.
You
right.
spell it differently.
Yeah, they spell it. They spell it differently.
We spell it correctly.
Yeah, they
Not
invented
lazy.
it. We screwed it up.
It's like colour.
I've done some research into this, Drew. They invented it, and we screwed it up.
All right.
That's ours.
That's usually what we do.
Right. All right, I'm going over there, and I got to talk to you guys during the break, because you know what I want to do? I want to go to, when I'm in England, I want to go to some like car factories and stuff. You guys got like Aston
Not many
Martin
left,
or Rolls Royce or anything?
Bentley.
Oh. right.
I think we got. What have we?
They're all in Tokyo.
All right, well, I'm going to Chris's flat. I'm going to crash there and kill
You could
some
have it.
ants.
Yeah, do it.
Steal a few gold records and
We haven't
make
got
my way
any.
back. We'll be right back.
Thank you for calling LoveLine. Your call will be answered in the order it seems interesting.
Call LoveLine. Call 1-800-LOVE-191.
If the January Playboy is any indication, 2005 is going to be hot, hot, hot. Thanks to Jenny McCarthy's steamy pictorial in the January issue of Playboy.
LoveLine. LoveLine. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. 105 Alternative. San Francisco.
Well, what do you know? It's the best of LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew, and let's keep this train rolling. What do you say, Drew?
It's really cooking now.
Yeah, we're now coming into one of our favorite, most consistent guests, Mr. Snoop Dogg, and yes, Drew.
He was 115 days off pot, and you'll notice he's a little livelier Snoop than usual.
Yeah.
And let's paint the picture, though. It wasn't not the case that night that the bishop was sitting in the corner with his diamond-encrusted cane.
Bishop Don Magic Wand.
And his chartreuse bowler and suit.
Yeah. Well, here's what I learned from Bishop Don Magic Wand. Green is for the money and gold is for the honey. And that's one of those things. See, when you're a black guy, there's two things you can do. One is you wear any hat you want. No one ever says anything.
You can rhyme.
Two, you can talk about you can rhyme ridiculous rhymes and no one goes, what are you talking about? Everyone just goes, that's right.
That's
He's
cool.
right.
Yeah.
He's right. Look at the crazy hat. The guy with the crazy hat who's rhyming, he's right. And you get to use a cane, even if your leg's not bad, and it can be encrusted with jewels.
Oh.
Yes. All right. So everyone, please enjoy a little Snoop Dogg. Hey, everybody, LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191.
Dr. Drew, that almost sounds like Dr. Dre. Dr. Drew.
That's why he called himself Dr. Drew.
That
Let's try to pick it back in on that.
Yeah.
Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Drew was at your door.
Yep, Anderson's going to put
reaching for
that
the
on a
tape.
card.
Yeah.
Of course.
He just immediately reached for the tape.
Get some mileage out of that
Oh,
drop.
he wasn't taping that?
No, he was taping
All
it.
right,
He's
cool.
got it.
We got it live on the system, you did?
Snoop, well, let's see. I've not seen since I was at the Bishop Don Juan's house.
Yeah, the honeycomb hideout. That's what we call it. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that, love.
One of the bigger name pimps in town. Not as big as Snoop Dogg, of course, but Bishop Don Juan, quite a dichotomy. He lives in a crappy 2-bedroom apartment, but has a Rolls Royce parked out front. He's a man who has his priorities.
He hard on my homie. That's cool.
Oh, no, I love him. He showed us how to dress, showed me the proper way to hold a gold chalice and to drink champagne. It's quite a day. Put his shoes on. Drew, I've showed you that video.
No, I never saw that.
Oh, it was
one.
great,
Yeah.
great man show.
I saw you and
off
Jimmy
the
getting high with Snoop.
I don't remember that. But you know what was funny? Then we got high again, and
then I got high.
we were standing out front of Bishop Don Juan's apartment, and Snoop was inside, and we had to wait for the bishop to come on down and fire up the rolls before we rolled with him, which took about 2 hours. But luckily, an ice cream truck came by, and we were stoned, and Jimmy, when he gets stoned, he goes nuts, and I convinced Jimmy that he was just putting the finishing touches on his ABC deal, and I said, Jimmy, the deal is not complete unless they throw in the Snoop DeVille, which is Snoop's Cadillac, which
Custom.
I don't know if it's come out yet. It is out. I'm not seeing a lot of them on the road.
No, because, Cadillac acting like they don't want to do it now. But it's all to the good. Yeah, so I'm probably going to do it myself. So I'm going to leave y'all a number that y'all can hit me at if y'all want y'all personalized Snoop DeVille's, through my system. You dig, in a real way.
Well, I think Snoop or one of the posse members pulled up in what was like a prototype Snoop DeVille, right?
Yeah, it was.
Is it Escalade or Escalade? Or?
No,
it's a car.
It's the
DTS.
DTS.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Right, and it's nice. It's got some
you liked
fur
it?
in it and some leather and
Yeah. Diamond
it's
in the
clean.
back, sunroof top.
Ah.
Yeah, it was nice. I could see you driving that, by the way. True.
Yeah, you get a lot of girls, baby.
Little gold anodizing where it counts. Anyway, Jimmy was so stoned that I had him absolutely convinced that he was going to tell ABC that they needed to throw a car in on the deal because that's a power move. That's the kind of move Snoop would do. He'd say,
positioning.
Say, I need the cash, I need the contract, I need this, I need that, but you got to throw in something.
Yeah, something to make me feel like the deal is worth doing.
Right. So Caddy is backed off the Snoop DeVille.
Yeah, they backed off, so maybe Chrysler, GM, or somebody like that to get involved. You never know.
Yeah. I think GM makes Cadillac, though, which is probably a
Might want
problem.
to jump over Cadillac's head. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see.
Boss.
Right.
Go
That's
to the
right.
boss. Instead of talking to the underboss, I go talk to the real boss.
That's right. All right. I don't want to. Oh, Snoop, by the way, is coming out to do some phone calls in Vegas with us this weekend.
So we'll all be out there.
And Drew's going to be out there too. So
fascinating.
Yeah, man. We'll roll with
You
Snoop.
on that show too?
That's my show. Yeah.
It is.
Yes.
That's a great show, man.
You like that show?
I love it. I let my kids watch it too. It's fly.
We're gonna make a puppet out of you.
You might as well, man. You know they counsel me off the Muppets because of Bill O'Reilly.
Really?
Yeah, I did a segment with him, and then he started talking, and they took me off, so it's all cool.
Well, wait a minute. Now, we were talking last night. We heard that you gave up weed. Is that true?
Uh-huh.
How long's it been?
About 115 days.
Really? Drew, you want to do a urine test, or you believe him?
It would still be positive, so.
Yeah, you got to give me what? 120 days?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm 5 or 6 days away.
No weed, nothing for 115 days.
Yes, sir.
That not even a roach.
No, I just been walking through. I've been walking through clouds of weed. You know, my homie still smokes, so I walk through the clouds.
So you just stand up and you get high.
No, I just walk to the other room.
And you just quit cold turkey. There's no patch, none of
that. No
doctor, no
patch,
nothing.
None of that.
Jesus Christ, Drew, what do you think of
that
this?
can happen, right, Doc?
You can have them, but you get pretty irritable and depressed when you stop, huh?
He doesn't seem that bad.
You know what I substituted it for? I substituted it for my kids. I started spending time with
Started smoking your kids?
Good.
No, I started spending time with them. I wasn't spending time with them. I was always smoking weed instead of spending time with them.
That's good.
That's nice.
That's a good thing, Doc.
Eventually, the weed stops working for you, too, right?
Yeah, it didn't get me high no
That's
more.
right. But the problem when you stop when you're at that point is you can get really depressed for a few months afterwards, so watch out.
Oh, it's a depression time?
Yeah, and have trouble remembering things and finishing stuff.
But if I'm busy though, I'm like stuck to the script right now. I got so many things to do.
That's good.
Right now.
You're sort of maintaining. You're managing. With
it. I'm maintaining. Yeah. I like that word.
All right. Let's take some calls. Snoop Dogg here tonight. Nina.
Yes.
You're 24.
Uh-huh.
What's up?
I have a question for you. Hi, you guys are all great. I love you so much, Adam.
Great.
Anyways, I have a question. When you masturbate in the bathtub and you switch the temperature, let me give you a little visual. When you straddle the nozzle and you switch the really
baby.
hot.
Yeah.
You switch the temperature.
You make it really hot, yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, the hotter you get, can that damage you? Can it hurt you? Because that's at the point where it makes me come.
I mean, you could burn yourself.
Yeah, well, not on the inside. That's what I'm asking.
If it starts smelling like a clam bake, it's time to turn.
No.
It's time to turn it down. Right?
Yeah, you can burn yourself, but that's all.
Clam bake. There's a new one.
All right. But listen, you would know it. I mean, it's like how do you know if you're burning yourself when
Anywhere
you're standing
else.
next to a space heater?
That's
You don't sit on it. You stand next to it.
Or if you were getting infections recurrently from this, you would know that you were sort of causing some irritation. But it doesn't sound like you are, huh?
Okay.
All right. Are you high, baby?
A little bit, not too much.
Just a little?
Hey, it was just for Snoop.
I know that's right. I appreciate that, baby girl. You need some real
I'm
meat
here
in your
for
life.
you.
You're playing with the little water thing.
Yeah.
Hey, another question.
Yeah.
Since it took me so long to get to this, what side effects do taking Xanax have?
Side effects?
Yeah, is there side effects to it? Like if you take it for a long period of time?
You will start to have. It depends if you're an addict or not. But if you're prone to addiction, you'll start to sort of escalate. You'll start to feel like you need more. You'll start to have panic attacks in between the intervals when you're taking the pills. You can still be forgetful. Sometimes it can make people depressed. But the biggest issue with Xanax is it can be profoundly addictive.
Wow. All right.
All right.
All right, good times, Adam.
Yeah, good times there, baby. Snoop, you never got into any of that prescription stuff?
No, I'm cool, man. All I was into was weed, gin and juice, Miller Genuine Draft, Moet Champagne. You know, I stick to the script. I'm either on one thing or, you know, I can't be fiddling around with, you know, things that take control over me and I don't have no control over it.
What's the juice in gin and juice?
It's orange juice, pineapple juice, basically whatever kind of juice you like, you know what I'm saying?
That's why it's just juice.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I know, but I want to know what Snoop's juice is.
I thought you were ghetto.
I'm down. I mean, you know, I just want to know what.
Yeah, I hip you to the game. No trap. I hip you to the game.
Yeah, I'd like to know the game. I know I learned the pimping game.
Yeah,
from,
you got to. Many people want to know about this pimp game.
From Bishop Don Magic Wand, you know, but now I got to learn the drinking game from Snoop.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah. It's official.
Dave?
Hello?
Yeah, Drew, later on you teach me the nerd game.
You're good at that.
Oh, how dare you.
Dave, what's up?
No, it's phrase 1-800 number.
Dave.
I'm going to say what's up to Snoop Dogg.
All right.
Oh, no.
He's sitting up here talking to somebody on the other line.
Tracy?
Hello?
You're 21?
Yes.
What's up?
Hi. I just want to say that I'm a big fan of you guys. I love you guys to death.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I wanted to ask you guys, I've been with my ex-boyfriend for we've been screwing around for like a while now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird because it's like in the middle of sex, my vagina would just go automatically dry and it would hurt like really, really, really bad.
Yeah, your vagina's going, why am I still with my ex-boyfriend who doesn't care about me anymore? Why am I still having sex with this jerk?
Yeah.
That's your vagina saying that.
Your vagina has a mind of its own.
It's actually a clearer thinker than you are. Right?
Well, yeah, sort of.
Yeah. If you're with somebody you really cared about and you felt connected with them, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, you'd stay ultra wet.
What minute are you on in the sex? I mean, you guys going at it for an hour?
No, actually it's like probably like 10, 15 minutes into it.
Pretty quick.
It's weird.
10, 15. All right. And did it used to stay moist longer?
It used to, yeah.
So why are you having sex with an ex-boyfriend?
I don't know.
All right, he's your ex. He's not into you.
Well,
Just because he's having...
sorta.
No.
He's only into you when he's into you.
He's having sex. That does not mean he's into you.
Well, when did he drop you? Did he dump you?
I broke up with him
Why?
because he's an idiot.
What'd he do?
He was
Did
with
he
another
cheat?
girl, yeah.
No, actually, he'd be one day he's like, oh baby, I miss you, I love you, blah blah, and the next day it's like, why am I with you? So I just got fed up with it and I just told him off.
And just kept having sex with him. So he got exactly what he wanted.
Wow. Hey, how about you dump me? Snoop wants to be dumped too. All right, Tracy,
Well,
look.
Tracy's high too. Everyone's
Are you high? Tracy, you smoke a lot of weed?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I could hear it.
You got to do it.
Drew can hear the laugh.
I also have another question.
Yeah, well, hold on a second. How come the brothers don't get the weed laugh? Only white guys get the weed laugh.
Because the brothers know how to control that, you know what I'm saying?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, weed to us is like, it's a friend of ours.
like mother's milk.
It's not a drug, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a friend of ours. When we find weed, we find happiness. It's like we live in the hippie era, you know?
Yeah.
Everything was fun and peaceful.
Yeah.
None of them were drug addicts.
No, but I mean, I'm wondering, Drew. I mean, really, you never hear the weed laugh in a black guy, only in white guys.
No, that's right.
What is that?
I don't know. What is the weed laugh? I don't know what it is. I just hear it.
But you don't hear that.
Yeah.
You don't hear that.
No.
Snoop doesn't have that.
No, of course not. No.
All right.
Never had it, never will.
115 days, but who's counting?
Yeah, who's counting, man?
Tracy, what's the other question?
Tracy?
Could be less, could be more.
I'm guessing it's less.
What's the other question, Tracy?
My other question is, how do you know that you're like allergic to like latex?
You get a itchy rash if you touch it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because normally, whenever I have sex with like condoms or anything, she gets like really, really red and really, really swollen.
She meaning your vagina?
Yeah.
The one with the one with the
What's her
brain.
name?
The one with the mind that's clearer than hers.
What's her name, baby?
What's her name?
Yeah.
Violet.
I know that's right.
You named her Violet?
Yeah.
She's it's like a ship. I guess vaginas are all girls, ships are all girls. You know what I'm saying? It's
Wouldn't
like
it be wouldn't it be the the SS or the HMS?
Hey, Tracy?
Yeah.
All right, baby. Find a new guy.
Okay.
I don't trust
And
this old guy.
it's not necessarily a latex reaction you're describing. It could be yeast. It could be other infections. So it needs to be checked out.
Let's talk to Michael, who's 19. Michael?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Big fan of the show.
What?
What's that?
I'm a big fan of your show.
Yeah?
Adam, I think you're really cool.
What kind of condition do you have?
I'm in a wheelchair. I have spinal muscular atrophy.
Whoa.
Spinal muscular atrophy?
We'll check. Do you know the other name for that?
Weird Nick Hoffman.
What is it?
Weird Nick Hoffman. Hold on.
Weird Nick Hoffman?
What is it?
Spinal muscular.
Weird Nick Hoffman.
Oh, I thought it was.
Wisden Hoffman?
I thought it was Kugelberg-Wieslander syndrome.
No, I'm.
You're the more severe form.
Yeah, I'm the more severe.
Spinal muscular atrophy is usually a Kugelberg-Wieslander.
Sure, the guy's. Hold on a second. The guy's operating his wheelchair with a crazy straw, and you're busting his chops
I
like
want
it's
to make sure
Jeopardy.
it wasn't somebody just goofing with us.
All right.
Okay, that's good, Doc.
All right,
You
that's
understand
good.
that. Doc know the terminology for that.
Actually, I use a touchpad, but whatever.
All right, you're the real McCoy. Now,
I'm the real McCoy.
are you in a wheelchair?
Right now I'm lying down, but
Let me ask.
Normally, you're in a wheelchair. Okay.
My patients with spinal muscular atrophy, you tell me if this happened to you too, felt that as their disease got worse, they had their intelligence increased. Did that happen to you?
Okay.
Well, that was one of my patients reported that. I had a
Really?
couple patients with this. Yeah.
I got more time to
That's
read.
interesting.
No, I haven't.
All right, so are you able to work or do anything like that?
I'm in college right now.
In where?
In college?
College.
Yeah.
Okay. You doing? You're calling from Berkeley. You going to Berkeley?
Yeah, I'm going to Cal.
Cool.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Film major.
All right. Should be like Stephen Hawking.
For film though.
What's that?
I'm a film major.
Film major.
Interesting.
What do you want to do?
I want to direct.
Direct.
Yeah,
Wow. Awesome.
You want to direct ghetto movies like, gang violence movies?
Whatever. Anything that sounds good.
Yeah. He'll do anything.
Wow.
All right. So what's your question, Michael?
Well, I was listening to your show like a month ago, and Adam, you said that no one wants to cast you in any movie.
Yeah. No one wants to put me in any movies except for. Yes. I'd like to be in some movies.
Yeah, we didn't mention Michael's. One of the reasons is that he won't talk to a casting director, won't go to a casting director. He insists on being called and given instructions where he turns up for a role without reading for it.
I feel as if they should come to my house and take me to the set. Yes.
Well,
he has a reputation for being a pain in the ass. That's
Oh, please. Snoop, we've worked together many a time. Did you find me to be a pain in the ass?
You fun to work with, homie.
That's right. A complete professional. I come over to Snoop's house, I get baked, and then I start eating.
He's a complete professional. Not a professional, but a professional.
There's no problems whatsoever.
That's my main name.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
Listen, I appreciate your interest, and don't worry, I'll get in the movies if Snoop has to put me in one of his own himself.
I want to ask you a question.
All right.
It might sound a little bit odd, but I wrote my own screenplay.
Right.
And I think there are two doctors in the film, and I was thinking it would be really cool if you could play one of the doctors.
One of the what?
Doctors?
One of the doctors?
And you could play the other doctor.
All right, I'll do it.
I'm in.
Right.
All right. Hey, listen. What are you going to do? Send me the script?
Yeah. Where?
Great, but then you can't read it, right? Isn't that how that works?
No, I can't read it. It's illegal to read it, and I can't read, which is really the reason I can't read it.
You
All right, but listen. You ever out in the L.A. area?
I'm afraid not, no.
All right, good. Then stop by. No. Never out here, huh?
I can come down.
All right, listen. This is the time of the show, and I'm telling you, we got to get some T-shirts made up because this is the point in the call where I'd go, listen, buddy, we're going to send you out a T-shirt. What do you say? You know what I mean? Like a official LoveLine cowbell, Dr. Drew and Adam mutastic cowbell or something. We need some swag to hand out so when it gets uncomfortable in minute 4, the calls that aren't going well with the guy in the wheelchair, I can just say, hey, pal, we're going to sit you out with a windbreaker. Blah, blah,
Some
blah.
lovely parting gifts.
Yeah. Michael, I'm sorry, I guess I can't read the script because then there's all kinds of legalities and stuff. But you're going to Berkeley. You're fine. You just keep on top of that. It's the best of LoveLine. We're here with Snoop Dogg, and we'll be right back.
If you need help, hang up and then dial.
LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191. LoveLine will be right back.
We are back with the best of LoveLine. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. And for those of you who did not get an ass full of the Snoop Man in the first segment,
We got more.
Here's a second heaping helping. All right, let's talk to Jesse, who's 19. Jesse,
Hey, how you doing?
what's up?
Not much. I was wondering about consensual age. I have a girl who's 19
Yeah.
and a girl who's 17 who really like me, and I'm wondering if it's legally okay to go out with them and have sex with them and all that.
You're how old?
Huh?
You're how old?
I'm 19.
Well, what I've got here for the state of Colorado, which it says you're calling from, 17 is age of consent in your state. You might want to check. This is somewhat old material. Ageofconsent.com. In fact, Ann, why don't we get up that site and reprint stuff, get it updated?
They have ageofconsent.com.
Yep.
And that's it. You just check it, figure out what it is for the state you're in, and that's it.
Yeah.
And that never varies within the state, does it?
No.
It's a statewide
Same
thing.
age, no matter where you at. So I thought
No,
18
no.
was legal.
And each state is different.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, what's I always say sounds dumb. We ought to just decide on one. Like, one age for the draft, one age to drink, one age to buy cigarettes. Why not one age to get laid?
Yeah, 18 it sounds like a cool number.
Because you live in Hawaii or Arkansas, I don't know where the low ones are. I know
Snoop's back on Sesame Street. That's it. Boom, he's on.
this is his bit. He's going to explain the age of consent.
That's 18, baby.
That's a good
That's a why I can complain about that.
The kid's got to learn how to count. Why not count to the age of consent with Snoop Dogg?
Can you count?
All right, Jesse. It seems like you're okay, but get on that internet and find out for sure.
All right, thank you.
All right, don't get anyone pregnant.
Give them a couple of months. Wait till their birthday before you really give it to them, Jess.
No problem, I will. Adam, I want to say that you're a god, and thank you so much for all the knowledge that you give to everybody.
Thank you, Jesse.
And thanks to Dr. Drew and to Snoop Dogg. What's up, man?
Ain't it, man? I got to do it.
Take care, Jesse.
I want to answer like that.
See, listen. See, Snoop has good answers.
Yeah, they demand I got to do it.
People say, hey, Adam, I think you're a guy. And I go, hey, gee, thanks a lot there, pal. Snoop's like, hey, you got to do it? No, no, do it. All right. Well, let's, when are they going to do that Starsky and Hutch movie? Do you know?
We're supposed to be shooting in March, April, and May.
Yeah, that was made. Who was that? Antonio Vargas?
Antonio Vargas, David Soul.
And Paul Glazer. Paul Michael Glazer or something.
He had
like
a middle name, yeah.
I got it. Jeff?
Yeah.
You're 30?
Yes, I am.
What's up?
Well, I've got a question for all you guys. Well, first, have you seen the movie Bowling for Columbine?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I heard it was good.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's basically a documentary where Michael Moore investigates the prevalence of violence in American culture.
Right.
And he goes through, the typical arguments about, because guns are so widely available here in America, whereas in England,
right,
they don't have guns, so they don't have murders.
Right.
But then he looks at Canada, and Canada, they have millions of guns in all their households, and yet they don't have many, gun murders that are going on.
Yeah. Well, let me say this, because we got to go to break. We do a lot of this, like we do that thing where like they have almost no breast cancer in Japan, so we should start eating this. And then in Greenland they have this, but they don't have that. And then here we have this, but we don't have that. It's just starting to turn out that certain places they have this and they don't have that, and we should just accept it. Doesn't always have to do with diet or climate or guns in the household. Certain cultures, all cultures are a little bit different, and it's not the fact that there is stuff available. It's the fact that that's what the culture chooses to use. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's continue this discussion. It's interesting.
All right, Snoop Dogg here tonight.
Yeah.
We will. Yeah, see, people should say to Snoop, look at you. You got 6-pack abs. You have 5% body fat. How do you do it? And Snoop would say, well, in my culture, we drink orange soda, we eat fried catfish, and we'd be writing feverishly. Okay, we got to do that. Well, we wouldn't want to do that, would we? Wouldn't work for us.
Drink an occasional 40 ounce of some old English.
Yeah, before you go to bed.
Yeah, right before.
We'll be back.
All right, guys, here's the deal. Looking to hook up? Call the Dateline. Sick of wasting time with the wrong person? Call the Dateline. One call's all you need to make. Call the Dateline.
1-877-889-DATE.
If you need help,
Call LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191.
Yeah, it's LoveLine, the best of LoveLine. And you know it's a good show when one Jimmy Kimmel enters the studio. Dear Harry Gassy.
Then Harry and Gassian talks about his love of shaving, removing his hair, which is almost a bizarre obsession with him. And then I was his doctor for a brief period and discovered that he has a urethral stricture, which he translates into a small pee hole. I like the way he uses clinical terms. It's nice.
Sure, yeah. All right, so everyone, enjoy Jimmy Kimmel. No. Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That's Dr. Drew.
Hey, Jimmy, you ever heard Adam's theme song?
I have, but I love it if you want to play it again.
Yeah, this is it. This is it right here. This is a song that plays as I enter the trendy bar with my leather jacket slung over my shoulder,
well, I guess
bouncing in slow motion.
When you go to the strip
wearing
club
my
tonight.
boots.
Yeah,
chicks checking me out.
Wearing your boots.
Yeah, this is my song. Yeah, you can picture me like going. It's like slow motion.
And Jimmy, here's what they see. Here's what the chicks see.
I can't even picture Adam out. Never mind in boots.
Let me tell you something about what is going on in this room, Drew.
You didn't take a break?
It's a night in heaven.
First of all, he just let one fly during my theme song. And how dare you break wind during my theme song?
Well, that's my theme song.
This is like running out on the field during the national anthem. Do you understand what a slap in the face that is, Kimmel? And number two, Drew, two thoughts.
Right.
One is, whatever I've done to you in the past, my worst night, put 2 zeros behind that, because that's what Jimmy is doing tonight.
Oh, my God.
Number one. Number two.
Number two,
this studio here is really equivalent to Tupperware.
Yes.
I mean,
heated, out in the noonday sun.
I am still smelling Jimmy's first fart. You understand? I mean, I just opened the door and was hit with a wave of gas like the backdraft ride at Universal.
Here's the comedy, though, is that you're able to identify Jimmy's fart like some sort of special bottle of wine that is, a certain year and certain chateau.
It's assertive without being pushy.
Yeah. The number one fart.
Yeah, oh my God, it's just so
Enjoy
so bad.
the bouquet. Swirl it around.
It's so bad. You realize I won't be able to bring these clothes onto the carry-on on the airplane in 4 days. They're still going to be that bad.
You have to burn them.
Yeah. All right, Drew, find the next caller.
Bing. 21, yeah.
Yeah, bang. That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to Jimmy about having trouble aiming.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not aiming. It's my penis is defective. It doesn't work like normal penises do.
Oh, really?
And
excuse me, it's peni.
Yeah, no,
You're right,
not
sir.
peni.
Like normal peni do, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about mine either. I have 2 holes in it. It splits off into a Y.
Isn't that nice?
I had that once. Yeah, they had to. Why do you have 2 holes in it? Is it healed in the middle of the one hole?
Well, what happened was I was born with it. I think my mom had gonorrhea or something when she was pregnant with me.
Really?
She was a slut. But anyway.
Well, Bing's a barrel of laughs.
Yeah, Bing's a barrel of laughs. Anyway.
Bing, you ought to do greeting cards. So your mom's a slut. You have 2 holes in your penis, and now what?
I have a real tough time aiming. I was just telling Jimmy that, I feel where he's coming from, all that good stuff.
It's a septate urethra. So it's not, one of them doesn't dead end. They just a septum right down the middle, right?
Right. Right.
All right, so septic urethra.
Yeah, that happened to me, and I had to have it sliced open, and that's what you should do.
Oh, you had the dual action?
I have dual action. It comes out of both, yeah.
First, I had a very small urethra, as you know. Then they made it bigger, but while it was healing, the middle part healed up.
Oh.
And so then I wound up having 2 holes.
Oh, boy.
Which was no good. Then they had to cut it open again, and now I have 1 hole, but there's no accuracy whatsoever.
Yeah.
And it's completely unpredictable.
And his balls are above his penis.
Yeah.
That's right.
They're on top. He wears them like a hat. Yeah,
That's
he's a
nice.
mess down there.
When I was like 12 years old, my mom told me that she was going to have me go to the doctor, and he was going to take, a knife to my penis, and I was scared. I cried for days because I thought a doctor was going to come near me with a knife.
Me too.
All right. Hey, Drew, will you get rid of Bing, please?
Well, I don't know of any evidence that gonorrhea in the mom has anything to do with this septic urethra. So.
And Kimmel, if you'd start urinating in the sink like moi,
I have started that. Yeah,
Okay,
I have started.
I knew you'd come around. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Another fart?
Yeah, I
Was that-
farted again.
God.
Yeah.
Mike is 15.
Yeah.
What's up, Mike?
Hi. Okay.
I gotta go.
You gotta have a little of this.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Wow.
It's all natural.
Christ,
What
you
is
sure
that?
you're not on the juice?
What is that in Corolla? What is that? Give him a hammer.
because-
See if he hits himself over the head.
No, you know why? Because I'm bothered by the fact that there's a fart floating around the room somewhere and it's going to sneak up on me. I'd rather confront it.
That, and you won't get the full effect.
Yeah,
Mike.
like I'm one of those guys. If I think there's an intruder in the house, I run downstairs with a bat. I don't hide under the bed and call 911. That's the way I approach life. It's not for everybody, but it works for me.
All right, Mike.
Yeah.
You give 110%.
That's right.
What's up, Mike?
Okay. Whenever I shave, I get like monstrous amounts of zits pop up.
Monstrous amounts?
Yeah.
And when you don't shave?
What?
When you don't shave, there's no problem.
When I don't, after I shave, they'll go away eventually.
Mm-hmm.
But if I shave again, they pop up.
I can help you with this, actually. I know a lot about shaving, actually. What kind of razor do you use?
Why do you know a lot about shaving?
I just do. It's something I've really experimented with and studied.
Why?
Jude, you remember? Didn't I give you one of those hot lather dispensers?
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm really involved with shaving.
He gave it to me.
What kind of a razor are you using?
Well, that's right. Adam passed the one you gave to him on to me.
Gillette kind.
Okay, that's the problem. This Gillette razor is the greatest razor in history, but it's a little too good for certain people because they're not really zits; they're ingrown hairs.
Right.
They look like zits and they turn into zits, but you're getting too close to shave. What you have to do is a lot of black people have this problem.
Right,
actually,
right. That's right.
You,
You
have
gotta
to get
stay
this
with
10
your family and raise your goddamn children.
Right. Besides that, though, there's a product, and you go into the black beauty supply stores. It's always funny to go in there, first of all, and it's a whole new world. But they have something called 10 Skin. Isn't that what it's called?
That's what it's
Adam
called.
uses
And
that.
you have to. It takes months to apply it to really get it to work. But once you've
smells
applied
like
it
hell,
for months,
too, right?
Yeah, it's good.
But once you've applied it for months, your skin gets conditioned to a point where you can shave and not have a problem.
So do you use it like a shaving cream?
It's more like a lotion.
But you use it when you shave, or do you use it
After you shave.
After you shave, yeah.
Huh.
Hey, is Mike still there? He is talking about his face, isn't he?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
Mike, did you get all that? You know what to do?
Yeah, kind of. I don't think we have a black beauty store here.
Where are you?
Utah.
Selma.
Yeah, no, you definitely don't. Call Carl Malone. He can help you. No, I would go online then. Look for Tend, T-E-N-D, Skin.
And here's the other thing, young Mike. You can use Oxy 10, too. You can just lather that on
Afterwards.
the infected area. Yeah, after you're done shaving. That'll knock stuff down pretty good, too.
Huh. Hey, Jimmy, what about you think about the Kiehl's cream? You tried that?
I like it. Yeah, it's nice stuff. I'm on to the whole spread-on cream that comes in the jar now. I have a whole process that I go through. I take a shower. I put this pre-shave oil onto my face.
Jesus.
Well, in the shower, I'll put hair conditioner on my face just to soften it up a little.
Oh, my
I
God.
put the pre-shave
Before you
oil
masturbate
on.
or after?
No, I don't masturbate in the shower.
Oh, wait a minute. Adam, please.
No, that's his cousin.
That's cousin Sal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Didn't you leave a present for Adam in the shower one time?
Well, every once in a while, but this is not. Yeah.
We might as well get into that.
I actually fired that from sitting on the toilet into the shower. To be fair to
he
me,
was actually land-based.
That doesn't count.
No way. No, you're standing over the tub.
All right, look, we got to tell this story, but I want Jimmy to finish his shaving thing first.
So I got a lotion, an oil, pre-shave oil, which I put on my face. It's just like oil. It looks like olive oil. And then there's a shaving cream that I cover my face with. Then I shave. I use the Gillette Sensor XL. Actually, I think they have a step up now. And then I'll put on some. If there's any blood spots, I put on the styptic pencil, and then I have a aftershave lotion.
Wow. You know what's funny? It's like he's Rula Lenska when it comes to his facial care, and then he blows a big fart and fans it at me with a peachy folder. And it's really an interesting dichotomy.
The great thing is, look at me right now. I look like Vlade Divac.
He hasn't shaved in 3 days.
It's such a process. It takes hours.
All right.
This is Josh, 30.
Yeah, it's me, Josh.
Yeah, good.
Hey, I just wanted to say first off that it's a real privilege and an honor to be able to talk to both Adam and Jimmy at the same time.
Really?
Thanks. If only you could smell me.
Huh.
Yeah.
Tonight.
And one thing, Jimmy, really quick, after the shaving and everything is over with, your prep work and all that, don't forget a fresh man pond.
Yeah, man pond is nice.
Very important.
That was a commercial parody that we did on the Man Show, which was it's just a big. So they always sound so bad when you describe them, but it basically was just a tampon for the ass.
Nice. Yeah, I like the Masculate personally.
Masculate, that was good too.
Yeah, that's a detergent that's specially formulated to remove protein stains.
Male protein stains.
Yeah,
of course.
All right, Josh, what's up, buddy?
I'm having a problem with being able to get away from my girlfriend. She sleeps with other guys on occasion, and it makes me jealous as anything, and I can't seem to get away from her because I'm thinking about, in the back of my mind, the guys she's with, and she's getting banged while I'm not around, and it drives me crazy, and yet I can't, for some reason, get away from her because I enjoy the sex when and if I'm getting it, and I don't know how to walk away from it.
Is she your first girlfriend?
She's my first long-term serious relationship. Yeah.
Are you afraid you're not going to get sex anywhere else if you let this one go?
I guess so.
Is there something wrong with you?
Is that way, to be completely honest.
Is there something wrong with you, or something about you we should know?
There's nothing wrong with me. I've just, maybe it's just a self-esteem thing. I'm sure it is. But
well, why is this your only girlfriend at age 30?
Well, I've been with her for 7 years.
All right.
No.
That's true.
All right, she's trouble though.
And the whole time she's been sleeping with other guys?
I've been finding out this actually from her father.
Oh.
Which,
God.
She lives in a trailer and I live in an apartment. And it's funny, I know, but he tells me that occasionally, guys are over there for the weekend and stuff like that. And then when I ask her about it, of course it's not true, according to her.
But maybe she's sort of telling you something. Maybe she really needs to get out of this and doesn't know how to do it either. And so she kind of acts out as opposed to being more honest about her desire to end this relationship.
Well, wait a minute. How old is she?
She's a month
12.
younger than I am.
30.
Okay, just say 30 was.
Right.
Okay, so I hate doing the math for everybody. She's 30, and she's still living in a trailer with her dad?
No, she doesn't live with her dad, but they live in the same court. It's a Springer thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, really? So the dad sees guys coming in and out of her trailer.
Exactly.
What's her dad do, just out of curiosity?
He's an electrician.
Okay.
Well, what do you think? He was a CEO of a Fortune 500 corporation. He just chose to live in a trailer? True, use your head. All right. Look, break up with her.
Yeah, I'm afraid
You have to do this.
What do I do to get my mind off of it, to get over the jealousy? To
get another girl.
You got to hang yourself and beat off.
But he won't get another girl, Jimmy. That's the problem. He's going to go out there with that desperation on him.
You know what you got to do? Right. This is a good plan.
Be serious with me.
I am going to be very serious with you.
Right.
Ask 3 girls a day out. Make it your commitment. Just say to yourself, I'm going to ask every day. I'm going to ask 3 girls to go out with me.
Okay.
It's going to work out eventually.
And if you're saying it's keeping me occupied on doing something more positive, right?
Well, listen, you know, when you get another girl, you're going to forget all about this one.
Absolutely.
No question about it.
Susie, 43. Susie.
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for everything you do for teenagers. You're required listening in our house in the evening before the kids go to bed.
See?
Thank you.
Thank you, Susie.
And
well, where do you see Crank Anchors?
Yeah, 10:30 Sunday night.
You know what, Adam? We don't have TV. I'm sorry to say that.
Cool.
I
What?
TV.
Nice.
What?
Ooh.
We don't have TV.
Good.
That's child abuse.
What do you yank the TV?
Well, the kids came home and all they did was sit in front of Road Rules and stupid stuff on MTV.
LoveLine.
I cut the cable and I ordered the paper, and now they actually sometimes accidentally open the paper and start to read. So
cool.
It's been a good thing.
Let me tell you what happened. A tornado hit the trailer park and pulled the cable right out of the side of the double wide, right? Be honest, Susie.
No, Adam, I swear.
All right.
All right.
What else up, Susie?
Exactly what happened.
All right. What's up?
So anyway, Adam, I'd just like to know, I'm very curious, how did you propose? You blew me off in the lightning round last night.
Oh, this is you? Listen, here's what happened. All right, I got engaged, and then I broke up for a year. And then my girlfriend, once we got back together, she was like, she kept bothering me to get married, you know? So we were
very romantic. She must be. I hope she's listening.
Well, listen, quite frankly, here's my thing. I'm getting married. Isn't that enough? I mean, that's the way I look at it. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's not kidding at all.
It's like when you're a kid, it's like your dad is driving you to Disneyland. Does he have to put on the chauffeur's cap, or can he just have his dignity? Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Just give me my dignity. That's all. So she finally...
So it wasn't really a proposal. It was
no.
It was a capitulation. Capitulation, yeah.
Maybe. She kept bothering me about, when. So I said, look, we'll get married. Stop bothering me. And she said, well, you haven't engaged. You haven't, we're not engaged. And I said,
you haven't asked me.
We don't have to be. We just set a marriage date, and it's taken care of. I did the math. And she said, anyway, she kept bothering me. So finally, she was wearing her engagement ring, but it was on her other hand.
What engagement? You actually got her a ring, but did she go buy it herself?
No, it was her old ring.
Oh, my God.
From the last
Yeah, from the last one. She moved it to the other hand.
Okay.
And so I pulled it off the other hand and put it on the other hand while we were watching the Tough Man on FX.
Very romantic. Wasn't it BattleBots?
No, it was probably... I know where it was. It was Friday night. I think I was watching a Tough Man competition. Yeah. I got down on one knee, but I beat the count, and I was back up.
Oh, my God.
I was just thinking, I don't go for all that. I'm trying to set a tone. All right. Who do we got next?
We're going to talk to Derek. He is 17. Derek?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I'm on?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't believe I'm ready, but whatever it is. Yeah.
Me neither.
Yeah.
What? No, I'm serious. This is true. Hello?
Yeah, we're here.
Okay. Well, it's just, sometimes I feel like the desire to be of the opposite sex.
Tell me more. What do you mean?
Well, sometimes I feel like turned off by behavior of like other guys, and like I don't know, maybe my history with like my dad and my stepdad hasn't been so good, but
They've been physically abusive to you?
Well, yeah, my stepdad was, and my dad he left really early, and I don't hear from him much.
All right, so understand. Maybe it's that you really are trying to get back in touch with that male element that was so abandoning to you. Maybe it's that you need to be really so close that you actually want to, you know what I mean?
Well, wait a minute. Are you saying that you're having homosexual thoughts?
No, I don't think I'm a homosexual. I just think that...
But if you were a woman, would you have sex with a male?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so you'd be...
Wait a minute, Drew. What kind of question is that? I'd have sex with a male if I was a
good question.
woman.
No, many male to female transsexuals become a woman.
Oh, no. Adam firing back.
A little salvo coming Jimmy's way. Yeah.
Many male to female transsexuals do that in order to be lesbians.
Yeah, but does he want to be a transsexual?
No, I would never want to take it to that level. But no, that's not the point. I'm just saying, I just have these thoughts, and I get confused, and
You know what the safest thing to do?
Do you want to
know what you
dress
should
like
be?
what?
You should be a magician.
Yeah, that's a way of not declaring your sex.
Yeah, put you in a limbo, and it's good career training.
Right. All right, but wait a minute. Let me try to get to the bottom of Derek's problem. And by the way, Derek, when I'm in charge, it's going to be either Derek or Dirk. One of those names is going to be eliminated. There will not be both.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my
now,
pseudonym.
you are attracted to females.
Yes.
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 Right. Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't really have many friends.
But you hate men. You hate men.
And you're not attracted to men.
No.
But you don't like men.
Not really. I don't like. No, I don't like.
Do you have any male friends?
There's a few who are nice to me, but for the most part, no.
Does the smell of a fart give you a boner?
No.
Oh well, we can't. I guess we can't talk to him.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
But the deal is though you're so unhappy with man, you don't even want to be one.
I feel that just listening to your show. I mean, all those guys out there, they just seem like such screw ups and stuff, and what they do in their relationships, and what I hear at school, and it makes me sick sometimes. You know what I mean?
All right, but you don't have any plan to do anything about it.
No.
Okay. Drew, put him on hold.
All right.
Just he's confused. He had a bad upbringing.
Yeah.
Little therapy. He's not gay. Thank God he's not gay.
I don't know.
And he might be gay. He's possibly gay. He's probably gay. I'm sure he's gay. Derek, you're definitely gay. You're currently inside a man.
He doesn't like farts.
He doesn't like farts. You may be gay like Anderson. All right. So, look, just take it slow. You don't have to make a declaration to your sexual proclivity at this stage.
Or
don't cut your penis off.
Yeah, right.
And get a little therapy for stepdaddy who beat you.
Right.
Drew, let's get one more in before we go to break.
It really is
If you're gay, wouldn't you like the smell of ass, Adam?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It's interesting, but it doesn't work that way.
Really? I'm so anti-gay, I can't even smell it because I puke.
Oh, you can't smell ass?
No, if I do, it just makes me so nauseated because I know where it's coming from.
Yeah, you would be in real bad shape in the studio right now.
I wouldn't be in the studio. I'd be gone.
You would be heaving like Jimmy on a fishing boat. Yeah, right now.
Anderson is outraged and offended at him.
Sorry,
your
buddy.
puerile behavior. We got to go to break.
Okay, it is LoveLine.
Yeah,
I'm Adam. That is Dr. Drew. We'll be right back.
I want to go to Hawaii. Yay! Yay! I want to go to Hawaii.
Thank you for calling LoveLine. Your call will be answered in the order it seems interesting.
Call LoveLine. Call 1-800-LOVE-191.
Thanks to Jenny McCarthy and her steamy pictorial, January will no longer officially be known as the coldest month of the year. The January issue of Playboy is on newsstands now.
LoveLine. LoveLine. With Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. 105. Alternative. San Francisco.
Hey, yo, it's LoveLine. The best of the best of the best of LoveLine. And how can you argue with that? Coldplay, Snoop Dogg, Jimmy Kimmel, Eminem.
Now Jim Belushi.
Jim Belushi. And Jim, who did a movie with Tupac Shakur.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we talked to him about the late, great Tupac. Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. I'm Adam. That is Dr. Drew.
I wish I had the other ones because they were a little more solid.
Jim is talking about his ladies during the commercial break. Jim Belushi's our guest tonight.
Ladies. I like the way you say ladies.
Well, I mean over the years. Kim?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi.
You sound like Mr. Mooney from the... what the hell show was that? No, Mr. Mooney is from the Lucille Ball show.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yes. Mrs. Carmichael.
Mrs. Carmichael, that's exactly. Yes, Mrs. Carmichael.
I've been doing a little partying.
All right, baby.
Okay, there we go.
But I do want to say hi to Drew and Adam.
Jim.
But my call is for Jim.
Yes.
Hi, Jim. It's an honor to talk to you.
Hi, how do you do?
I'm doing great. I just want to say I love your television show.
Thank you.
I'm so glad it's picked up again.
Thank you.
You deserve it. And I just have a question about a movie you did with Tupac.
Yes.
Called Gang Related.
Yeah, great movie.
Yes, it was. And I would like to know what it was like working with Tupac.
Well, Tupac, he had that whole gangster rap thing going for him, but he had a really great allure, illusion about who he was. But on the set, he was a solid professional actor, and we got along really great.
Huh.
And he was a musician, and I'm a bit of a musician, and we actually did some verbal jazz together, is what I consider it. We improvised a lot of scenes together. We never talked about what we were going to do. Sometimes I would be up in a scene, being a little louder, and he would kind of come underneath it like a rhythm guitar, and then the next take he would kind of take the lead, and I would come underneath, and we just had this great kind of chemistry and connection together.
What year was that movie?
Was that 95?
Yeah, I think 95.
Sounds about right.
I think so.
Yeah, it was a great experience working with him, and unfortunately, with his death, we won't see any more because I thought he would develop it to quite a strong.
I thought he could have too. I think he would have come a long way.
I loved him.
His legend will live on.
Yeah, we had a kind of funny thing because I brought him some Frank Sinatra CDs.
Oh,
he never listened to Frank Sinatra.
Never heard him?
Oh man, he loved Frank Sinatra.
Really?
Oh God, we were trying to figure out a rap version of "Fly Me to the Moon," and but he finally, after about 3 days of like us screwing with it on the set, trying to figure out a rap version, he goes, "You know what? That melody that he sings is so beautiful. Wow. There's no way the note should change." So so at least I brought him a little jazz too.
Hey Kim.
Yes.
Thanks, baby.
Well, can I have a comment for you, Adam? Can I ask you, please?
All right, go ahead.
Okay, last night I was listening, and you were saying that all blondes over 40 are just ragged out, and it's
I didn't say
over with.
that. Didn't say that.
But I want to tell you that I am a hot 42-year-old.
Right. I bet
I am hot, hot, hot.
Yeah, you're hot because you're drunk. That's what makes you hot. I'd be flaccid if you were with me. I guarantee you that.
I have 2 children, no stretch marks. I'm 5'8", 130 pounds.
Yeah, you got that weird hair and some funky teeth.
No, I have Farrah Fawcett hair. I am still called Farrah.
Right.
You're fat.
Farrah Fawcett, circa 1977, right?
But I don't look like Farrah. I'm better looking than
You're being
Farrah.
abusive now.
Okay, all right.
Give her
I
props.
just want you to know that not all 40-year-old women are over the hill.
Thank you for standing up for yourself.
I did not say that. All right, listen. And
why don't you say what you said?
Here's what I said. I said that blonde women have a prime that probably is more of a prime than any other nationality. It trumps any nationality. But here's how it works. It's interesting how it works to me. And life is very even this way.
Jim's already cracking up. He hasn't heard your point yet.
Okay, now here's what I'm saying. Black women, Chinese women, Mexican women, they never have the prime that the blonde has. There's nothing.
The peak.
Yeah, there's nothing hotter than a 19-year-old blonde with the blue eyes and the blonde hair and the legs and the whole thing. That's not a racial thing. It's a fact. Every nationality in the world is attracted to a leggy 19-year-old blonde. But the candle that burns bright burns a little shorter. Now, the black woman can still look completely hot well into her 40s and 50s. She has a longer prime.
Right.
The blonde, if it was a graph, the blonde would fall off much faster than the nationalities that never hit that peak.
Unbelievable the time you spend thinking of these things.
I do. I spend
a lot of time. This is that North Hollywood thing you were talking about earlier, right?
More expensive. If the area under the curve would be greater for the black woman.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Asian and Hispanic and I think all the way down the line, which is the higher your peak in your prime, the shorter it is.
Do you think that's a skin issue, that our skin wrinkles and stuff when you're fairer?
I think that's part of it. I haven't really exactly broken it down.
Yeah, you got to go to that level now because.
But I'm going to work on it.
Let's go to the science part of it now.
Yes, it's melanin, right? Is that what the skin color is?
Mm.
Yeah, that could be it. The more of that, the longer your prime, but the less your the less
peak.
height you get, lower the peak. That's right. All right, let's.
We're gonna take
back
3
to the
gym
phones.
calls. 3 gym calls.
All right, we starting off with
A gym selection. Yeah.
Angel.
Yes.
You're 16.
Yes.
What's up?
Okay.
Jim has picked these calls.
Well, no, this Jim is picked or they're calls for him.
All right.
I feel special now. I have 2 questions, actually. Since I've been with my boyfriend, which has been about 3 months, I've been giving him, excessive hand jobs just in the most random places, whether, parents are there or not. And
Whoa. Parents present?
yeah, well, they're not aware of what's going on. Like in the back of the car when they're driving.
Wow.
Under blankets in the living room.
I'm willing to bet the parents know something's going on.
Oh, they know we're sexually active, but they don't know what's going on at the time.
No, I'm willing to bet. I mean, there's just pheromones released, for God's sakes. You know what I mean? The parents are not born yesterday.
Yeah.
Unless it's the back of a trailer or something. They've been Winnebago.
Sounds like a back of a trailer.
No. But I used to be a total self-conscious person, just hated sex, everything about it. And, I mean, I just can't stop now. Whether he finishes, he'll finish, and I'll just keep going. I mean, I've done it 4 times in a row before. And I'm wondering, could there be something, psychologically wrong with me, why I can't stop? It doesn't
Hold on
turn
a
me
second.
on.
Slow down. It doesn't turn you on?
No, not at all.
Well, hold on a second. We got to get into that. But I want to broach the 4 times in a row thing. Does that mean you just go? He goes 4 times in a row?
Well, yeah, it was at his grandma's house, and we'd go, and he'd finish, and I'd wait a few minutes, and I'd just go again. And I would just keep
Sounds
going.
like you guys are having kind of young fun.
Yeah.
Well,
but she's not aroused by it.
Do you do anything?
Not aroused by it at all?
Not at all.
Do you do anything else with him? You have sex with him?
Yeah. But I can never, I have a problem with orgasming.
Well, what is the fun in this for you? What do you get out of it?
I don't know. That's the problem.
What's in it for him? I mean, you're having sex. He's getting 4 handies in a row.
I don't know.
This guy's a star.
And where's Grandma during this?
Just in a different room.
In an urn, or is she actually alive?
No, she's still alive.
You're not scared she's going to roll in on number 3.5 or something?
They have before. We've been walked in on, but they don't. We kind of move, and they never say anything about it. If they know, they never say anything.
How old is he?
15.
Wow.
Well, and what does he have? Does he have hippie parents, or are they drunk, or
No.
what's up?
No, they're actually really strict about it. Because we just recently told them we were having sex, and they just kind of that's
No more in the car. That's it.
Yeah.
Not in the back of the
Not
car.
until I get it scotch guarded, for Christ's sake.
And not 4 times in a row. It's going to hurt.
You gotta say, Angel, can't you give him a break in between?
Yeah, a little longer break, 15 minutes.
Well, even with them, when I'm on
You
the
got
phone
the Thomas guide all screwed up. Page 295 is stuck all the way through 427. That's all the San Fernando Valley.
Well, I mean, even when I'm on the phone with him, I'll purposely turn him on and then try to get him off on the phone.
And that does nothing for you. Does it give you a sense of power, control?
No, not really. I mean...
Does it make you feel powerful to be able to have that kind of
No, I don't...
effect on somebody else?
I actually think it's funny. I mean, I don't know why, but I think it's funny.
Okay.
Wow.
Anything we need to know about in your past?
No, not really. I mean, I used to... a cousin used to, touch me when I was, 8 or 9, but I don't... It wasn't for, a long period of time.
Well, how
Suspicious.
many times did it happen?
I'd say probably 5 or 6.
Yeah, any time, though, we talk to someone who has a lot of sexual energy, especially a young girl, and especially one who's doing a lot of sex or performing a lot but doesn't seem to get anything out of it, we got to believe it's being driven by some energy from the past. You know what we're saying, Angel?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're calling because this is an issue. It feels a little strange to you.
Yeah.
Maybe you should examine this a little more closely.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's definitely something going on.
Now, are you sleeping normally?
Well, I have been I've been diagnosed with major depression, so, I mean, it's
Well,
off
listen,
and on.
maybe this isn't unipolar depression. Maybe it's bipolar depression.
Actually, my older sister has that.
Yeah, I think you might have it too. Just the pressured speech and the manic sexual acting out and the disconnect, all this stuff has a high manic quality to it. And so are you on antidepressants now?
No, not anymore.
All right.
I was on it when I was cutting, but she said since I stopped cutting that I didn't need to be on it.
You're a cutter.
I was.
All right. So really, it suggests cutting is sort of a borderline thing. That there's a lot of character. You're borderline too?
No, not that I know of.
Okay. So there's a bunch of stuff going on here, Angel. Make sure you're cared for by a psychiatrist, not just a primary care doctor.
Okay. Yeah. We're going to talk about it. If I tried to go for number 4, my balls would turn inside out at this age. I really would.
At this age, yeah.
Yeah, at 17 you'd be fine now.
15. 17, 4 would have been just a
my balls
morning wake-up call.
Come out of my urethra. I'd have to stuff them back into my urethra. I'd use a number 2 pencil to get my balls back in.
She'd have to come and go.
Yeah, blow it back down. No, you don't understand. Blow job. No. You misunderstand, Sweet Pea. I want you to blow. I got to get my balls back in place. Oh my God, 4 sitting down with Dad in the front seat, probably listening to like Perry Como too. I mean,
fly me to the moon.
I mean, imagine. That's what you can do at 15. Everybody, let's talk to Seth, who has a question for Jim. Seth.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, Adam. Hey, Drew. Love the show.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I just wanted to compliment Jim on his work in the animated series Gargoyles.
Oh, the one that was that on Fox?
Yeah, it was on Fox or Toon Disney, depending on where you lived.
Yeah, Fang.
Is that?
Yeah,
I played Fang.
Wow.
Is that still on? I know it was a couple years old, right?
It was 5, 6
Yeah,
years.
it was it started back in 94. And
94.
97, and you can still catch reruns on an occasional Disney Channel now and again.
Oh, gee, I haven't gotten any residuals.
Yeah.
Boy, thanks for bringing that up. I'm going to have to chase down those checks.
Yeah, I don't know if they do. I don't know. I don't think they do residuals on cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
They do?
Oh, sure they do.
Oh, I'm getting effed, too, because I did Buzz Lightyear, the cartoon, and they air those all the time. I never get any money out of that.
No.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, they'll buy you out for 10 runs, but after that, you need to...
Really?
Have you changed your address at all?
No.
Because you could call SAG, and they have a...
Oh, really?
They have a box of checks there that are unclaimed.
Wow. Really? I like to go down and get some of those.
Yeah. Honest to God, they do. I check it every 4 or 5 years.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
You just call them up and give your name, say you got anything with my name on it over there?
Basically.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, after a SAG.
They can find you to send you the ballots. Why don't they...
Well, sometimes when you go through different address changes, the companies,
I'm going to try that. I'm going to call them up Monday. Hey, I'm Jim Belushi. What do you got? You don't recognize the gargoyle voice?
Oh, wait a minute. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That was Fang.
I'll be over. Yeah, just get them all, put them in a manila envelope, and I'll send my assistant Adam to come pick them up. Nappy-headed guy with the big teeth. You'll know. No question. Just give it to him. Let's take a break.
LoveLine. We'll be right back.
Please hold.
Hey, everybody, it's LoveLine. Not just LoveLine, the best of LoveLine. And next guy is a big star who came into LoveLine Studios a couple of years back. Mm-hmm. Had a chance to go visit him in his Michigan studio to do a little Crank Yankers.
Oh, nice.
Not too long ago. Please welcome Eminem. Hello. It is LoveLine. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. Forget about the fax number. Eminem is our guest tonight. Are you working with Dr. Dre this time around?
Yeah.
And you're recording it out here in Los Angeles?
Yeah, I mean, I worked with Dre on the last one, but,
right.
Dre only produced 3 cuts, and he pretty much executive produced the whole last album. But this album, Dre is more involved.
And
you know what I'm saying?
He sort of signed you, discovered you in a way?
Yeah, discovered me, I guess you could say. I was getting in a lot of rap contests and winning a lot of rap competitions or whatever. And he had just heard a tape, like a tape we had pressed up called the Slim Shady EP, as opposed to the LP that's out now.
Right.
You know, it was like 6 songs, and 3 of the songs made it to the LP, but 3 of them didn't. And Dre just heard it and he liked it.
I was reading in, I guess it was an LA Times article on you that he heard you rapping on a LA station.
That's what had happened. I mean, that's how he knew I was in town.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think he knew really how to get in touch with me or whatever, and then...
Right, so he knew you were in LA if you're on a local station, and then he contacted you.
Right.
Was he a hero of yours? I mean, was it really cool that Dr. Dre found you?
At one time, Dre was. I mean, especially with NWA, you know, that whole NWA era or whatever. And just as a producer, you know, Dre was like kind of like a idol to me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who, you know, as I started growing up and rapping and getting good at it, you know, I always said, you know, if I ever got with Dre, it'd be over. You know what I'm saying?
So, I mean, like 5 years ago, if I would have asked you if there's one guy you could have to produce you,
I would have said Dre. I would have said Dre 7 years ago.
Right. So that's that's good then, right?
Yeah, it is good. It's kind of ironic.
Right. But ironic good. All right, we're going to take some calls. You know how the show goes? We talk to screwed up people and we make fun of them, and then Drew gives them good advice.
Wow, I don't know how to make fun of screwed up people, so
it's
I'm
easy.
really new at this.
Just stick with me. Sarah?
Yeah.
So Sarah's got the bisexual roommate.
Right.
The boyfriend that wants to...
You're 18, your roommate's bisexual.
Yeah.
And your boyfriend wants to have a threesome.
Yeah.
How long's he been your boyfriend?
Only like a month. Like
How old is he?
He's 21.
What do you think this says about him?
I don't know. I mean, I don't
He's
know.
a
I
pervert.
don't really know him that well, so.
Well, now you know something new about him.
Yeah.
All right, well, he wants to take advantage of the situation. How serious are you two?
I mean, we're pretty serious. I mean, we don't see other people, you know, so I don't know. I don't know.
And are you bisexual?
No, not at all.
And what does your roommate think about this?
Well, she's kind of like, she can't believe, she's like, I can't believe you've never thought about it, but I mean, she's into it too.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two are going to get you drunk. I guarantee they're making plans to get you drunk as we speak.
Okay.
They're at the liquor store right now. And that's how it's going to work. You guys are going to get drunk, then you're going to do it.
No. But that's how it could work.
It could work that way.
Now, how about maybe you think twice about who this guy is and what his feelings are about you and what his level of commitment is to this relationship?
Well, maybe...
which is nil, zero.
All right, so why not have the threesome? That's a good argument for the threesome, right?
For him. She doesn't want to have one. It's not even in her thinking.
Sarah,
why don't you just try it, and if you don't like it, then come be with me.
Sure.
That's my plan for the future too, by the way, Eminem. So be ready.
Right. What is he going to try though?
I've been trying to have a threesome for 19 years now, but as soon as I have one, if I don't like it, and the good news for you, Eminem, I think I'm going to enjoy it. That's what you should book on.
That's the good news for me,
right? Because if I don't enjoy it,
he's coming to you.
I'm coming to you. All right, Sarah.
Yeah.
All right, don't do anything you don't want to do then.
Oh, but okay.
Things are not what they seem.
But what?
I don't know. I don't want him.
She wants to do it. Listen to her.
No. She wants to make him happy and keep him around and this kind of BS. Come on.
Do you want to do it, Sarah?
No, not really.
But you wish he didn't want to do it, but you want to keep him happy, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It's all the wrong reasons, all the wrong impulses.
Drew, I'll explain something to Eminem about my partner, Drew. He will not rest until women stop making men happy.
Yeah.
That is his goal in life.
Right,
he wants to eliminate threesomes, oral sex, cooking. What else do you want to
criminal?
Knock off the list there, Drew?
Only if men are equally focused on making women happy in that exchange. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but men do other things to make women
romance.
happy.
Oh, that's so sweet.
His wife's listening. Kelly? Oh, man.
Wait.
What? You got two. I'm pressing two.
All
right. You got another call there, Drew? Like it matters which one you pick, right? Hussein?
Yeah?
You're 16?
Yeah.
What's going on?
First of all, I just want to say you guys really kick ass. And
thanks.
I really like your show. You know, you guys helping people. And Eminem, I have great love for your music. And me and Valeo's all the way behind you, supporting you, man.
Thank you.
I I know you guys might be disappointed, but I totally made up the call just to say Eminem is really tight.
Oh, that's actually good, because that's the kind of call we were actually looking for right then. So.
That's actually the best call of the night, and I didn't even listen to the rest of the night, but that's the best call.
All right, man. I just really want to say it's tight. Can I give my address to over a commercial or something? Because I really want your signature for a new CD.
Okay.
Sign it. All right, thanks, man.
All right, we'll put you on hold.
Somebody will take it in a minute.
Lisa, we're going to put line 1 on hold, and Eminem's going to sign his CD and then send it back to him. Jessica?
Yeah.
You're 15?
Yeah.
You want to give your boyfriend a good hand job?
Yeah, and I need some tips.
You need tips?
Yeah.
And because you've never done this before?
No, I'm like new at this.
Why are you going to do it for him?
Well, because I want to, and it's because he wants to, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Have you discussed it with him?
What?
Did you have this conversation with him?
Sort of.
Is he pushing you for more than that, or is that?
No. Mm-mm.
That's just where he's.
Just wants a hand job.
Yeah.
Yo, this girl's only 15 years old.
Yeah.
No, see, I kind of brought it up a little bit.
You brought it up.
Yeah.
The hand job.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. You know, I don't know what happens. There's a certain, when's the last time you got a hand job, Drew? Like 1971?
Oh, gee, let me check my calendar.
Yeah, go check your hand job calendar out.
That's the most bizarre question you ever asked me.
Well, no, it isn't.
Yeah, you've asked me.
Eminem, when's the last time you got a hand job? I haven't got a hand
night.
job. Last night? Really?
Yes,
No.
it was.
Really? Do you enjoy hand jobs?
Do I enjoy? It's cool. It's cool.
But don't you think? How old are you?
Huh?
Are you 25?
25. Yeah.
Have you?
The whole. I don't know. The whole condom thing doesn't really work for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just don't use them.
So that's a very positive message you're putting forth to the kids.
Nah. It just it.
He just has mutual masturbation. That
goes with the hand job.
Yeah,
right.
See,
I didn't say somebody else gave me one.
I understand. Yeah,
Right.
I was going to say, because a hand job, someone else at the helm of my penis does not work for me, because my penis is so used to my own hand that it's like a lock that cannot work with another key.
Well, it's never.
You know
really,
what I'm saying?
Well, it's never really without it.
Right. I mean, my.
In fact, how would that other person sort of slip themselves in?
Their hand would have to be the exact same size as my hand in order to fall into the slots that I've worn into my penis over the years.
And they'd have to trick your hand out of position.
Yeah, my hand would never be tricked out of position. Jessica?
I've never been with a woman.
All right. Here are my hand job tips. Eminem, you jump in if you have anything you want to add. Don't worry about the base so much, the foundation of the Eiffel Tower. Try to stay up around the lookout, the observatory at the top there.
The mushroom.
The restaurant.
Right. Go to where the restaurant is, not where the elevator is, down at the bottom there. Not where you park. All right. So we'll focus on that. Try to get a little rhythm going, meaning try to be consistent. Don't be jumping all over the place. Try to keep a little consistency. If you really want to freak him out, just go and spit right on your hand right before you do it, just to let him know you mean business. And if you like, you could put your thumb in his ass, but that's just an option. And
don't do that.
No, don't do that. You're 15 years old. But
let's hear from Eminem. Let's hear what he has to say.
All right.
No, I'm saying don't do that. Period. If a girl did that to me, we'd have problems.
The thumb?
Yeah, the whole thumb thing. It's not working for me.
No, I don't like it either. But some 15-year-old guys enjoy nice thumbing.
And go in your bathroom and get your mother's baby oil. Mothers always have baby oil. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Any of that Lubriderm or Nivea or any of that stuff will work too, all right?
Okay.
Oh, boy.
And let's see put a lot of perfume on. So he can close his eyes and think he's in a whorehouse. And just be consistent,
Okay.
all right?
Thank you so much.
All right, but just as a disclaimer, if you don't want to do it, don't do it.
Oh, no.
I'm just telling, as long as you do it. And don't be so rough with the guy.
Okay.
Just
I won't rip it off.
take it easy. Be soothing.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. Well,
Well,
this is quite a job I have.
Yes, I helped another minion.
I'm
That's good.
35 years old. I sit here and tell 15-year-olds how to jerk off their
When
boyfriends.
we get into that material, it's just pleasing. It makes me proud.
Let's take ourselves a little break. We'll be right back with the best of the best of the best of LoveLine after this.
All right, guys, here's the deal. You're looking to hook up, sick of wasting time with the wrong person?
One call's all you need to make.
Call the Dateline. 877-889-DATE.
Call the Dateline.
1-800-LOVE-191.
Call LoveLine.
Well, what do you know? And listen to that music, Drew. Do you know what that band is?
Coldplay?
No. Yeah. That's
I'm quick.
Lightning. Woo! White lightning. Yes, that is Coldplay, and I want to thank them for coming in, even though they had no choice tonight. Snoop Dogg, Jimmy Kimmel, of course, dear friend Jimmy Kimmel, Eminem, Jim Belushi, and, of course, Dr. Drew. And last of all, I'd like to thank me, and then me again. So, until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew and the best of LoveLine, saying mahalo.
This has been LoveLine. LoveLine. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for LoveLine is Annie Gold. LoveLine is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.